To know that you have to adapt is a sign of intelligence. To formulate a plan to adapt is a sign of hope. To adapt to a changing normal is a sign of courage. And to thrive in that new world is a clear sign of victory. We are gathering remotely and together tonight to recognize our many, many victories, celebrate our collective experience, and recognize our amazing capacity to adapt and thrive. Welcome to the Alfies 2021. Whether it's setting new records in the pool, on the field, on the court, on the diamond, or in the thrower's pit, our year was filled with memorable milestones that set the table for an exciting future for Juniata athletics. I must take a moment and commend our student athletes for their compliance to practice plans and protocols that they neither fully understood nor felt completely necessary. They did so trusting that we had their best interests at heart and in support of their fellow athletes and fellow Juniatians. Your college president thanks you, and your athletic director thanks you for the superb job you did to keep our campus open and healthy. Tonight, we will celebrate many levels of success, but we should all know that we achieved the greatest victory possible in our ability to remain on campus for the entire academic year and in our opportunity to compete in the arenas that we love. Now, on with the show. Being a Division III athlete gives our future leaders a chance to play on a competitive collegiate team as well as allowing them to focus on being a student. We have over 100 athletes representing 9 different teams that were academic honor roll selections. Big 5 award was named after John E. Blood and is given to the senior student athlete who has earned the highest grade point average combined with significant athletic achievement. And the nominees for the Blood Award are Wyatt Bromley, Abby Eckerd, and Abby Lensman. And the winner of the John E. Blood Award is Abby Eckerd. Here to say a few things about Abby is her head coach, John Cutright.
Abby Eckerd was a member of the women's cross country and track and field teams during her 3.5 years at Juniata. She graduated December 2020, attaining a 3.983 GPA with a POE in biology. As she plans out her future, Abby has spent the past few months working as a monitor tech in a hospital near her home in Harrisburg. She spent 3 years on the cross-country team and was in our top 7 in all but one race over her career. She improved each year and dropped over 2 minutes off her personal best from her freshman to junior year. This fall, even with the mask on, she was in the best shape of her life as all of her time trials were faster than previous years. In track and field, she qualified for all the landmark championships and improved each season, setting her personal best at each of her final landmark meets. Quiet by nature, she emerged as a team leader at the end of her career.
Competitions and seasons are full of spectacular moments that bring a team together, change momentum, defy the odds, and make everyone watching stand up and cheer. This next SAC award is presented to the team that provided the most memorable moment of the year. The nominees are baseball, for winning their first conference series since 2016. Swimming, who had several record-breaking performances at landmarks. Track and field's Lauren Hahn for breaking the discus record. And men's volleyball for beating Kane to advance to the CVC championship. The winner of the Best Moment Award is the baseball team, with their series win over Catholic, which was their first conference series win since 2016. They won the first 2 games before losing the third, and the final game went to extra innings. They exploded for 6 runs in the 8th to get the win, 11-5 to win the game and the series.
This next award, the SAC for Best Comeback Performance, goes to a team that has overcome some adversity during the course of a contest. When nobody believed in them, they believed in each other. They took it one play at a time. They kept fighting for each other, and they played to the last whistle. The nominees are baseball, for their comeback win over Catholic. Men's soccer, for their game-tying goal in their game against Susquehanna. The entire athletic department, for returning to play and taking on everything that came with that. The winner of the Best Comeback Performance is the entire athletic department and all the student athletes. Everyone worked extremely hard to come back and stay back, managing setbacks, rescheduled games, and everything else to have a great spring semester.
The next Big 5 award is the William R. Smoltz Award. Named after William Bull Smoltz, this award goes to a senior student athlete who has demonstrated hard work and perseverance in his or her endeavor. The nominees are Marie Gonsar, Jake Grove, Marcus Hall, and the winner of the William R. Smoltz Award is Marcus Hall. Here to say a few words about Marcus is his head coach, Greg Curley.
Marcus personifies hard work and perseverance both on and off the court. He is as tough, hardworking, and resilient as they come. His commitment to excellence in all that he does is clearly demonstrated in his growth, development, character, and integrity. There is truly no one more deserving of this award, and the characteristics he shares with Coach Smoltz will lead him to a lifetime of success. He is someone who will truly make a difference in the lives of others.
This year, Juniata College had another year full of strong athletic performances during conference play, as they had 14 athletes and 8 different teams receive all-conference honors. Here are this year's all-conference selections.
It's not every game that you play in that you're favored, but there's a reason you play the games. You don't get the W by being the better team on paper. This SAC award goes to the team that defied the odds and pulled out the upset. The nominees are baseball, for beating a then undefeated Catholic team and winning the series. Men's basketball, for winning at Catholic on their senior night. Men's volleyball, for upending high-ranked Kane in the CVC semifinals. And field hockey, for soundly beating Elizabethtown for just the second time in the past 4 years. And the winner for Best Upset SAC Award is Field Hockey, who won 6-0 at Elizabethtown. It was the first time they had beaten E-Town since 2017, and it's only the second time the field hockey team has beaten the Blue Jays since they joined the Landmark Conference.
The Carolyn L. Stambaugh Award is given to the senior student athlete who best exemplifies the qualities of a winning attitude, self-confidence, concern for others, high sense of values, and enthusiasm for life. The recipient of this award is a true leader and inspiration to each of us in this room. The nominees are Grace Alexander, Paige Bulgarelli, and Maggie Peck. And the winner of the Carolyn L. Stambaugh Award is Paige Bulgarelli. Here to elucidate everyone about Paige is her head coach, Joe Ileanello.
Paige has such a positive, infectious attitude on and off the field. Stats cannot begin to illustrate her importance to our team and the role she has played the last few years for us. She sets the tone on a daily basis on the field and provides a great example to the rest of the team with how generous she is with her time and the many activities she has participated in during her 4 years at Juniata. On a personal note, Paige has been an amazing leader. I'm so thankful to have the opportunity to coach her these last few years. A big shout out to Coach McKenzie for recruiting this amazing young woman. Congrats on winning the Stambaugh, Paige. You truly deserve it, and we are going to miss you.
The Community Service Award. The Community Service Award goes to the team that did the most community service during the academic year. SAC advisor Naomi Radio used an intricate formula to figure out which team did the most service. The winner of the Community Service Award is, drumroll please, the women's lacrosse team, who had the most hours this year, which included their excellent bocce ball tournament during the fall semester. Congratulations, women's lacrosse team! You go get that award!
The next award is the Best Performance SAC Award. You know those days when everything is going right, your confidence is at an all-time high, and you race to the challenge, performing your best when your team needs it most. It's what every athlete trains for, and while so many athletes and teams put together great performances this year, the nominees are baseball, for their first conference sweep since 2010, men's volleyball, for making it to the CVC championship, being ranked all season and having the most all-conference players, swimming, for an exceptional showing at champs, women's volleyball, for going 4-0 in their matches and winning all 20 sets they played. And the winner of the Best Performance SAC Award is the women's and men's swim teams. Between the two teams they picked up, 2 first-place finishes, 5 second-place finishes, 2 third-place finishes, breaking school and pool records along the way.
The Charles Bargerstock Award goes to the senior female athlete for the greatest contribution to Juniata athletics. The nominees are Alexandra Fonts, Gracie Stauffer, and Victoria Taylor. And the winner of the Charles Bargerstock Award is Victoria Taylor. Here to speak about Victoria is her head coach, Heather Pavlik.
Victoria Taylor's accomplishments and numbers on the floor speak for themselves. She's a 3-time All-Conference, 3-time AVCA All-Region, and 2-time AVCA All-America. She was the All-Tournament on the All-Tournament team for the 2019 NCAA Regional and the MVP of the 2019 Landmark Conference Championship. She has 938 kills in just 3 seasons and has grown into a very complete player over her 4 years. She brought her best games when they were needed over this past 4 years. What people may not know is what a tough and compassionate leader she has become and how she continuously strives to better her game and herself with each passing day.
The final SAC award of the evening goes to the Juniata Eagles team that put it all together this year and exemplifies the athletic department's commitments to athletic competitiveness, sportsmanship, academic excellence, leadership, and service. The team nominees for the best team are field hockey, men's volleyball, women's volleyball. And the winner of the Best Team SAC Award is men's volleyball. They finished 13-3, all 3 losses coming in 5 sets, finished the year ranked number 11 in the country, and racked up the accolades. Robert Bowling, Kevin Duffy, Reese Ganter, and Tyler Goldsboro all made the CVC All-Conference team. Ganter was the CVC and ABCA East Region Rookie of the Year, while Duffy was the CVC Player of the Year, a first-team All-Region selection, and an ABCA First Team All-American.
Before presenting the next award, we would like to acknowledge athletes who truly excelled at their respective sports this season and garnered major accolades for their excellence throughout the year. The Stanford Mickle Award is presented to Juniata's senior male athlete who has made the greatest contribution to Juniata athletics. The nominees are Cameron Keck, Isaac McClay, and Daniel Voronoff. The winner of the Stanford Mickle Award is Isaac McClay. Here to say a few words about Isaac is his head coach, Pat Christopher.
From the moment Isaac has stepped on campus, he has been a positive influence on the field, in the classroom, and across campus. While his on-the-field accomplishments speak for themselves, Isaac has been a model student-athlete and a leader on campus. Isaac has been an active member of the Student-Athlete Advisory Committee, while also being a staple in the middle of our lineup for 4 years. Thank you for everything you've done to make Juniata College a better place. This award is so well-deserved. Congratulations, Isaac.
Now to say a few closing remarks, the man, the myth, the legend, Athletic Director Greg Curley.
And finally, the Letterman recognition. None of this would be possible without all of you. The time, dedication, and sacrifice you and our over 400 student athletes put into your craft does not go unnoticed. I want to say special thank yous to our administration, particularly our president, Dr. Jim Troha, and our vice president of student life and dean of students, Dr. Matthew Damschroeder. Dr. Troha and Dr. Damschroeder, along with our landmark commissioner, Katie Boldvich, are the primary reason that we had these opportunities that we did this year. As many of you know, not all collegiate student athletes had the opportunity to compete or play to the degree to which we did, and their support for the value they put in athletics and for each one of you does not go unnoticed. Without them, we would not have had the opportunities we did this year. Additionally, we want to thank our athletic trainers who not only managed the majority of the testing across campus, but without their additional efforts on top of what we usually ask them to do, our opportunities to compete, practice, be together, or participate in the sports that we love would not have been there. A very, very special thanks to Megan Schoaf, Casey Kramer, Dodie Edwards, and Jeff Leidig for all the work they did this year to keep us safe and to allow us to compete. Additionally, our support staff, our strength and conditioning staff, Coach Smith, Coach Wyant, did an amazing job under difficult circumstances in providing at-home workouts, dorm room workouts. When the entire campus shut down, they provided individual opportunities outside. Their adaptability, their care and concern for our students and our student athletes really allowed us to have any of the success we had this year. Additionally, our athletic operations, our associate AD, Scott McKenzie, and our athletic communications staff, particularly Ben Grant and Amanda Gretz, taking on and supporting all our sports in one semester. Obviously, it's not something that's ever been done before. We hope we don't do it again, but without them, none of these opportunities would have been possible. I also want to say special thanks to our coaches. I've had many ADs and our conference commissioner comment that our programs and our teams represented ourselves the best in terms of compliance with the COVID policies and protocols and balanced the real desire to compete with health and safety the best in the league. That's a real credit to our coaches and their care and concern for each one of you and their commitment to providing these competitive opportunities. Most of all, I want to thank all of you, our student athletes. Obviously, this is a year like no other. All that you guys have gone through in the last 13 to 14 months is certainly unprecedented, something we hope we all don't go through again. But your commitment to each other, care for your fellow athletes and fellow students, your compliance with all the different policies and protocols that we had to ask, a very, very special thank you. It really allowed, which in many ways was the most challenging year we've probably ever had, but also in many ways one of the most rewarding years we've ever had. So a very special thanks to all of you. As we move into the summer and some of you, our seniors, move forward, we wish you the best of luck in all that you do. Look forward to hopefully getting back to more normal this fall.
All of us have been tested over the last year. Over 300 games, matches, meets were canceled. Over 500 student athletes lost opportunities to do the thing they love. But on January 11th, we found out competition would happen, and on February 5th, we were back. While there were some speed bumps along the way, we soared. As we wrap up this semester, we emerge stronger. We know we must never take an opportunity to compete for granted and support one another in our endeavors. We are Juniata Strong.